Hello, gamers. Oh. Oh. My glasses is smudgy. I'm about to clean them off right here on stream. I don't even care if it's unprofessional. I'm cleaning my glasses. Why would it be unprofessional? I sure hope I did everything, you guys. I sure hope I did everything today. Hey, hey, gang. I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling it today, you guys. I'm cutting it off. I'm ending the stream today. Hey, Sizz, I already had it on 10-minute follower only. I swear it was on that. Yeah, I guess you can make it 15. It's always been 10 previously. Hey, what's up to Sayas? K-Man. What is this rolling moon emote? Is this a spoonie? Bard roll. I like the Bard bobble. Brudge, that video does have huge Natsuno energy. Natsuno sees an X-ray of her skeleton and she just starts freaking out. Mirakun has to. It takes them 3 hours at the doctor for Mirakun to like talk her down. And hey, what's up, Zebra? Yosha. Yosh. Gamers. I'm not ready to be back to this. I'll tell you what I'm not ready for. I'm not ready for someone to be dead, and then me have to wait another fucking week to find out like who done it, because the SGM is next week. Shout out SGM / shout out Stack Game Marathon, guys. It's coming. Have I even talked about what we're doing on it yet? Hey, I'm gonna be doing one thing every day. I'm gonna be on Friday night at like 10 p.m. Eastern time. Me and Pixel are gonna be drawing Pokemon. We've been doing some practicing that has been very funny. I kind of want to like have us maybe before we start we'll put our practice. Maybe before we start we'll put our practice Pokemon drawings up that we did, because we've done some really funny ones so far. We're doing that then on Saturday I'm announcing, and I'm doing Pico Park with Sizz. It's like a weird little multiplayer game. We still need to test that, Sizz. And then on Sunday I'm co-comming with Wolf on Sonic Mania, and I'm playing Tech. And today I recorded a skit that is so stupid, but it came out pretty funny. I'm actually like pissed at how much editing I have to do for it. It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes long. It's like we recorded way too much, but I think it should be good. Maybe it won't be as long as I thought it was. Maybe it'll be fine. But yeah, I did that too. So good stuff. It's going. If you move at not you pace, we could maybe do the full chapter tonight. I mean, if it took you 6 hours, or it took you 5 hours to do, and let's say it takes us an extra hour, then what we could do is just have a short one tonight. We could just do like 3 hours and then 3 hours. Get out of here, Brudge. We're gonna start talking about the game now. All right, so nobody picked Byakuya. He was on the title screen today. Nobody picked Byakuya. Or you could if you just want to be bold about it. So last time, I really should have rewatched last week, because it was at the end of the very end of like an almost 6-hour stream, and and I feel like kind of at this point forgotten what happened. But basically, after the trial, Kyoko showed up, was like, "Hey, don't you like love me, Makoto?" And he was like, "Not really." But then Hina was like, "Go, woohoo!" So we went with Kyoko, and we were like, "Don't leave me again." And she was like, "Okay." And then basically all she said was, "Go to the bathroom, and go through the secret door, and there's shit back there." So he went and did that, and then what did he find? I know we found like a bunch of books and shit, and we got clunked over the head by the masked wrestler or something. But what did Makoto actually find back there? He found like a note or something. He did not even like get to investigate it almost thoroughly at all. Like that's what I remember. He almost didn't look at anything in there. He found like some note, didn't he? I don't know. And then he got clunked, so he like wandered through the hallway, and then he saw Sakura and Monokuma having an honest-to-God anime battle, which is something funny because we joked about that happening. Hope's Peak student registry book or something. Okay. I'm sure he'll tell us. I'm sure we'll like go over it again as we go, but I don't really remember exactly what happened at the end of last week because I was literally dying. I was like maybe you didn't feel it at the time, but I was in death stream mode. I was feeling pretty good through the end of like the Celeste execution and all that stuff, just because it was fun. Like it was like funny and like fun and like campy. But then when we started going into the Makoto stuff, that's when I was like, all right, I'm tapped out. I need this to be over now. The on-time snack. I'm always on time. Yo, what's up, P Spyro 777? Hey, Snacka. Hey. So let's get to predictions. I'll tell you who's dying next. Yo, what's up, buddy, bro? And Kingo. We schlorped an us bullet just last week. We literally had an us bullet at our disposal. And we were so used. All right. I think it's time to lock in. Let's say that there are 5 chapters of Danganronpa, which I think could easily be the case, or maybe like 7. There's no way it's like 10. I think 5 is like a good... Yo, kill bullets. I think 5 is like a good number. I think there are 5 chapters of Danganronpa, and this is the penultimate chapter where, after revealing like what she knows, Kyoko is dying. I think this is the Kyoko dying one. I'm locking it in now. Again, it felt too early last time, but after the end of last week, it feels like just right. Like we've already like had a little moment with her where we're like, Kyoko, don't leave again, and she's like, okay, I won't. And then like she showed us a little something. So I think that throughout the daily life here, we're gonna be like working more and more with her, and we're gonna like find out like what we're gonna get right up to finding out what's gonna happen, and then Kyoko's gonna die. That's my theory. Again, we've been talking about that since the beginning of the game, or like session 2, basically, that we think that's gonna happen. But because it didn't happen where she was like the mentor who we lost. Now I think it's gonna be that she has an answer that we need, and the killer is gonna take it from us. But I don't know. It could also be fucking Sakura. That's possible. We know that Sakura is up in like... Sakura seems to be coming into the story a little bit more as like a character. So it could be her. Again, I don't think it's going to be Hina, and I don't think it's Yasuhiro. And do we have anybody left? I don't think it's Byakuya. So it's either Sakura or Kyoko, but I think it's Kyoko. Let's find out. Oh, Toko? Yeah, no way. I'm not even talking about Toko. I'm not even going to speak her name out into the world, because that's how much she means to me. That's... I'm not even gonna like allow her to be like an option on the table, just because I wouldn't be able to face that. Sister Jill is walking with us. She'll walk out of here and right into prison. We hated Toko so much at first. She was my least favorite. Well, that's not even true. I always liked her more than Leon. Leon's the worst one. Hey, what's up to... Did we say hi to Kingo? Pixie. Hell yeah. Let's get started. Oh, yeah. Hey, spoilers. Leon killed Sayaka. Sayaka looks so like... She looks like she's almost just like taking a nap here. She looks like she's just sleeping, kind of. She was funny. Like I said, Leon killed Sayaka. Duh! Remember when this happened? Monokuma killed Junko. Monokuma used, like, powers like blood manipulation spears to stab Junko. Where did these come out of? Your wedding karma? Oh no, Pixel. That's no good. I'm starting to feel sickish close to SGM. Well, you better call off your blogs. Leon got executed. Then Mongo killed Chihiro. How could she D? How could she? And then he got executed. Then Hifumi killed Taka, and Celeste killed Hifumi. then the robot killed Taka? No. I mean, Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi, and then she got executed. It wasn't that good. It could have been better. Look at her. Everybody's Ski Angel. I miss her. All week I've been thinking about what we had. Feel like shit. Just want her back. Ski Devil. And that brings us to now. Us. Guys, we're so used right now. These are my remainers. These are the stragglers for real. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. That would be crazy. But then, like, Hifumi would be able to argue back. Though, would we have believed him? Probably not. We probably would have believed Celeste. So, you know what? I still hold that Celeste's plan was good. I was thinking about it more. Like, it is truly deranged. But outside of the way she executed it, Celeste's very insanely complicated plan. I don't know. I feel like she did the best she could. She did all right. It was a pretty good plan. I think what truly, like, is maybe the unspoken part of it is that she underestimated us. Like, she figured that she could just trick us, basically. Like, with her role in the plan. And her role in the plan, that was the part that I think she fucked up more than anything. The next morning in IHOC, the day after Celeste's case. Now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. I had an anime battle. Sakura, I feel like Sakura is like the shriveled All Might right now. Sakura is the, what's he called? Toshinori or something? What's All Might's actual name? She's like the shriveled All Might. Still. Mid-Might. Base. What did I see yesterday? Look at the world warping around them. I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? And I guess Makoto thinks this because, he thinks this because, Monokuma was like, he like has something on her. But I don't know. I don't know if, what am I trying to say? I don't know if this is the truth. I think the spy is somebody else. Can that really be true? Makoto, are you remembering me being raw? No. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. You're hiding something. Was Sakura being raw? Okay, let's all eat till we pass out. Determined.
Huh?
What do you mean in that case? Because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat. And she does like a little muscle.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and make fish donuts. And eat till we can't even stand. What? That's like a Deep Impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods. Yeah, I think Sakura would have won. I think that's the reason that... Well, why would she have challenged Monokuma after winning that fight? Maybe she just felt it was her only chance. I don't know, but I think she expended all of her power.
Huh?
Those are both breakfast time top sellers, and they got the IHOC fish right there in the back. I've been looking at that fish all game. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego, remember? Guys, alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. Well, that's the name of the game. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Well, think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. I'm obsessed with her.
know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
This is all over. I think I want to get reborn for serious. Or I mean, reborn as someone serious. I want to be like a Byakuya type.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. Are you death flagging? I'm not death flagging. Why? Because there aren't going to be any more murders. Oh, yeah? Why? Why do you think that?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
Yeah, he literally said we're not losing a single other Pokemon. He literally said that. He said, hey, but it's okay. We're not losing anybody ever again. I predicted it. I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. 20% of the time, every time. That seems really low and shitty.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only going to get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
Guy.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Yo, cattle mutilation. Well, we could talk about that too.
Huh?
Cattle what? It's not like I said I'm psychic or anything.
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct. Please let there be aliens in this next arc. The urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. They schlorp out all their insides.
Actually...
Yo, what's up, Claire Yumi? You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to... Guy, this is the occult shit you were just talking about. Hey, wait a minute. It actually happened to me once. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. He went as a brag burger. They said the food was raw. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
But...
And before long...
the end is nigh!
The sky was filled with a mysterious, blinding light. Oh my
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
This is what we're doing here in the opening couple minutes of Danganronpa today. Everybody taiga salute to Yasuhiro's Zabrag Burger. All of it sounds like ad-libbing. You can't know where, because Yasuhiro is just me, you can't know where the ad-libs end and the dialogue begins. Aliens, it's a brag burger. Natsuno called him here. There's 3 Natsunos in this game. It's like if Natsuno shuffled her feet on the ground and then went like, yeah, and she like into 3 people. Her conspiracy side went to Hiro. Her stupa side went to Hina. Or maybe her athletic side went to Hina. And then where would her what do we think her last tenant is? Her last core pillar of Natsuno is? Look at this scene. Who do you guys think is the 3rd Natsuno? Curiosity, her love? Oh no, did she become Toko?
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
Where are we going with this, King?
And then...
Hey, does it sound okay, by the way? Is the game too loud, or am I too loud?
still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart.
Ooh. Look at this fucking pathetic ass burger Yasuhiro ordered also. This is like 2 burnt patties and 2 pieces of lettuce and 3 buns? What did he get? Like some kind of like no sauce Big Mac? What did he get? Yo, what's up, Turn of the Drew? Is it like... So I'm assuming it was burger, lettuce, like from the top down. Top bun, lettuce, burger. Middle bun, lettuce, burger, bottom bun. I think that's what we're meant to see, which it like is kind of like a that's like how you would make a Big Mac, but you need to put sauce and shit all over it. Hero, what is this order, dude? He went to cooked burger.
Just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
He went to cooked burger. He went to Mr. Mid. Mr. Mid, where the food is cooked.
Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed
Hero!
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill. Ha, I get it. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. Is this something people do? Can you do this as long as you don't boast 100% real beef?
How about that?
Now that is cattle mutilation. And then a studio audience claps. I kind of got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity, Hero. You're the worst guy ever.
Don't be mean.
I stink. How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. How come nobody here even takes a shower? That's fine. That's fine. Anyway. Why are we being so funny today, you guys? We gotta look for clues. Kyoko, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me, too. I could never kill. You guys are my friends. I'm about to schlorp you guys an us bullet. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together and be us. We allied. Alliance. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. What if Zibragburger was 50% zebra? 50% wild African horse.
Well,
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so annoying and stupid. They only think about themselves. They're so annoying and regrettably hilarious. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Damn. Aw. Cutas. Aw. Babies. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. How could you? We had to... That was Chihiro, right? We had to find out what had opened up. What was waiting for us? Hey, dining hall. I'm just going to take a brief moment here and say thank you for everything. Now I'm going to go throw away all the IHOP fish so Hina can't cook that shit up. Because this shit's about to be rank as fuck. Maybe I can get a Coomer coin from it, actually. There's fresh meat. Based on the color and luster, I'd say it's domestic. Man, we getting domestic up in here. We used to say that when one of us was like cooking up a meal or something in my old apartment in college. You'd like walk in the door and you'd be like, oh, you're getting domestic. It was really dumb. All kinds of colorful veg. I wonder if there's any paprika. Hey, what's up, Sayaka Knife? Yeah, take it easy, Sayaka Knife. No, it's not missing. Shut up, Makoto. It's there. Makoto, don't ruin the bit. Guess I should get out of IHOC. Guys, this is the worst day ever. Guess what we can't do anymore? No! We can't do Taka first. He's gone. I guess I probably need to go to the 3rd floor stairwell, right? We can no longer Taka first. This is so Taka tragic. Snack up a 1 tragedy, and it's just a picture of Taka. What the fuck is going on up here? What is this, like, scaffolding? Now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, I have to find it! Yellow 4 persona! Hey, is there any fucked up shit in these bathrooms? Maybe a little Kumi coin for me? Was this where the bathroom was that was fucked up? I think that was on the 3rd floor. I thought that this sink had like a golden like pipe on it, or like some kind of golden hair clip. Why is this shit all gold plated? It's the bougiest bathroom of all time. All right, let's look at the map. What do we got? We got a data center, office. Oh, this is like the administrative floor. Oh, the music room, Isaac. Headmaster's room. The headmaster's room is right next to the music room. Who the fuck designed this floor? Right? Like, he's right next to the music room? How does he get any work fucking done? He's hearing shit. He's hearing people like warm up and do scales like all fucking day. That's cacophonous. Oh my god, there's 5 floors. And we got the chem lab with the 2 smartest little smarties making like they're doing Chainsaw Man smart eye in here, I think. And we got some more I would assume must be animal themed classrooms. Yeah, they put the pool on the 2nd floor. This school is insane. They made a baking soda volcano. Alright, I don't know where I am also. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Was there somebody in here? In the data center? No. Wait, I thought there was. No, there's not. Alright, well, let's check this out first then. Rattle, rattle. No, good, the door's locked. Not getting in there. What a mystery. Oh, I guess this is like the Monokuma room, though. Look, if you go through here, you just get to him. That's where he's at. You can't just tell me that the Monokuma room's in here. I guess we have seen, like, he has, like, a control room, right? Is this maybe where that is? I like that they think they can find a clue, like, in these floors that he opens up to us on purpose. Like, he's still completely in control here. What the fuck is this room? Snake room? Gecko room? Blue leopard gecko room? Is that Chihiro? Oh, that's me. One day I saw Monokuma in class. La 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 la. Gobble gobble. La la la. Hiro, you like that song? One day I saw Monokuma in class. I'm like so still suspicious of these things on the board. I think that they're like a secret hint that everybody will at the end will be like, hey, go back and like look at what was on the board. I'm still so suspicious of the secret beauty. What's up, King? You want to tell me another unhinged story that goes nowhere? I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's a ton of locked rooms up here. Hey, good shit. Bye. Okay, now what kind of kooky wallpaper is in here? Oh, cheetah room? Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Look, he's doing the chopper peek. What if that's what he was doing? I wanted to like read this. Yo, you guys know about this? Is this trig? This is trig, right? You guys know about that? You know about trigonometry? I still can't believe I passed that subject. Those later maths, I still don't know how I made it out. Alright, this is the chem lab. This is where cutas go. This is where babies are. Hi, babies. Hina, these donuts are going to come out exquisite. I'm glad that when we couldn't find any baking soda, we just grabbed that powder from inside the jar in the cabinet. This will be great for us. The smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent brain damage to me. Good thing that we don't have to worry about that happening to these guys. I'm looking at TV Steiner just once. Oh my god. I'm godlike. That was the one TV Steiner in the whole chapter that had a thing behind it, I bet. What do we got here? A, B, C? Oh god, this is a fucking nonary game. A challenge in the decision game is gonna happen in here. This is gonna be the Monty Hall. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. There's no little guys on this one, though.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Hina, chill. Hey, there's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, acid.
Okay.
And they even have Proteinzyme X. Proteinzyme X. What the fuck?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. These guys are drinking straight up fucking like... These guys are just in here drinking chemicals. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Chipmunk. Time to load up some more prayers then. Pray. A gold mine, huh? Funny. Let's talk to Hina first. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. Them. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
You need something? No.
Huh?
Okay. What is it, Makoto? What are you doing?
So
then the end. Okay, goodbye. Funnies. Ba, 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 ba. This song does have like a little bit of like almost a P3 kind of vibe. It feels like it would play while you were like exploring around like... I mean, it's not the song that would play in Tartarus, but it feels like it's dungeon music. Oh! Oh my god, there's another one down there. Monokuma is so bad about not leaving his pictures lying around everywhere. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. They all turned into plants. I can't with that shit. Is that... Who is that? Celeste and Hifumi and somebody else. Is it maybe Toko? I'm looking at that last. I'm looking at Kino Cam first. Give me a coin. Damn it. We will look at that. I'm not ready to see that yet. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. I'm so fucking good. Celeste's still helping from the grave. Celeste's final homie drop. I think that's truly what she did for us. Not only did she not mention alter ego in front of Monokuma, she also she gave us that last gift of getting 3 times the number of coins. Oh my god. There's coins in all these flower pots. He's like dumping them all out. Oh, Jesus. This is perfect. This is like speedrun legit. This was the strat, dude. We just got like 15 coins from being in here. This is dummy busted. Did you guys know Celeste gives you this? Who knew? That was wild. Look at all these real humans also. Just a bunch of real dudes. Alright. TV Steiner, don't let me down. Damn it. All right, well, let's just examine this knife then. Oh, it's Sayaka. There's a picture on the floor. This picture. Yeah, man. Look, Yeah, what's up, Justa? So do we think Hifumi took a picture of Celeste? Unsolicited, likely, and she's trying to gouge his eyeballs out. This is interesting because I'm wondering like how this happened, because in Sayaka's memory, she remembers us from before, right? I guess like the rest of us, I guess we all also must have some memories, but we lost somehow the memory that we know each other. Except for the fact that Sayaka retained the memory that she knew me. But also, that was in middle school, right? And this is high school. So maybe that was too far back, and that they just left that in there. My theory, kind of, is that everybody knows each other here except Makoto. And that maybe they were in the school before, and they all just got, like, memory wiped. And they thought they woke up here for the first time. But we're the only one who we saw appear at the school, and then just instantly we went into the dead zone and we woke up. So I'm thinking that we're like, there's some reason that we were selected to like be in this, and we're not part of the, like, because we're not necessarily like an ultimate. And again, like we know Makoto's whole story, that he like came from home, like he won a contest and he's in it. I think all of this happened while they were at the school, but before I got here, and they were here longer than we thought they were. Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? She laugha. She's going, like I said, I don't appear in pictures because I'm psychic. The smiling faces of 3 people who are now dead. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. Makoto, stick this shit down your pants like Hifumi. If Monokuma finds this, he's gonna freak out. It's exactly the same. Oh, they. Look at how fucking buff Mongo is. He is rippling. Mongo is humongous compared to these guys. Them and Leon. Yeah, if Leon, remember when I was saying like we could have like just cut out a picture of my face and put it over Leon. That's what we did on that one. We did that before Monokuma showed up. He's in Mondo mode for sure. It's just like before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Yeah, what happened to her little, like, cocaine finger? I think that was Celeste. Maybe she had a fight and we just didn't talk about it. Like, she had a fight earlier on. But I think that was Celeste's power. She kind of had the power of Soifon from Bleach. Where she has like a finger stinger, and when she stings you, then you only have like a certain amount of time to live or something. But maybe you can like gamble more time with her. That's like how her power works. Or worked, because she fucking died. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. Celeste perished. Celeste was the killer of the last case. So she killed Hifumi. She tricked Hifumi into conspiring with her, and then Hifumi killed Taka, and then she killed Hifumi to like erase the evidence. So all 3 of them are gone. I would have let her get off with it, honestly, but we wouldn't have been able to do the rest of the game. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair. She bonka. Does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here. Including Sayaka? Oh, Steiner! It must be a fake. Sayaka only knows me. You're a fake, bitch! Yes. I have been waiting all week. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on. No, Yasuhiro thinks that, I think. You're saying this is real?
Hey.
If there were such things as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I lie all the time. I asked you a question, you little bitch. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey.
You're split in half, guy. But it's no use. Ah. Hey, you're supposed to tell me this kind of stuff on the TV at the end of the night.
It's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. Go. Without another word, Monokuma Goa. The picture is real? It's really real? The picture is real! If that's the case, well, I guess I'll leave it at that. Alright, what else do we have? Is this where I... That's where I just was. Can I go in the headmaster's office? No, I figured as much. I'm just gonna go boo, boo, whoop. Music room, Isaac. Oh, are we gonna get a little serenade in here? This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, more like an actual concert hall. Look at this ominous shadowed piano up here. Is this a grand piano? Seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. I bet the killer's gonna wackily drop this on someone's head. Then the piano. Yeah, that's supposed to be another game, right? Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Yes. But in the inside the piano, I found some coins.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So.
About the secret room. Oh yeah, I got attacked in there. I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
What? By who? I think she might have done that, actually. Or either her or the bug, who, again, I think it's a misdirection that it's Sakura. Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountain of files and documents were, I guess, like, why would... I forgot that they took the documents, so why would she have done that if not to take them? Unless it's a 1 million brain plan. Yeah, I guess, I don't know if maybe he just wants to keep that between him and Kyoko. Sorry, I know how important those were. Makoto, I gave you one fucking job. I trusted you, dude. You got all of the files stolen. Yeah, the luchador attacked.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. Yo, that one drawing kid. Thank you for the follow. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? I used you as bait, bitch.
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. How did she... Because she went in there just anyway? It must have been when she was doing the only... When she was... the only person who investigates was investigating. Even I didn't think to look in the other bathroom. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react, so I used you as bait, actually.
It would seem...
If the mastermind knew that room was there, I guess they would have just figured we wouldn't have found it, right? You knew I was gonna get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
I mean, you're pretty strong, right? I know you didn't get a fight last arc, but like, can't you fight? What does she think a boy is? I understand. I almost died. I think I still have a concussion. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, you must... Oh, this is right. It said, you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Oh, fuck.
So,
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Okay?
So then...
I'm going to withhold more information. Let's hear your secret. Steiner? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
He low-diffed his matchup. He fucking destroyed them.
What?
What the fuck? Have you been talking to Yasuhiro? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey,
Yo. Nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have the evidence for it. I'm not telling her shit. Kyoko, I'm not telling you come. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet. Steiner? No. Dots.
correct.
So, that's your answer.
However,
Well, Byakuya does this to me all the time, so I'm just lashing out at somebody else. Do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? Sorry. I'll get back to you on this.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. She fucking hates us now. Hey, bye, Kyoko. I think I made her mad. We have lost all the possible Kyoko points. She's never making us origami again. We go back and there's like an origami like curse on our door. I've already taken a good look at things around here. Well, nothing, no harm done there. I think I should head back to IHOC and talk to the others. Maybe Byakuya and Jill are there. Not long after I got back to the dining hall, others began to trickle in. Her. After a few minutes, him, her. So, is this everyone?
Well, then.
Let's discuss what we discovered. Hina and I made chemical brownies. You guys want some? Yeah, they're really good and only a little bit tingling in your mouth. They only hurt a little bit on the way down. It was a huge success. What's up, King? I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. This is all he found. The headmaster's room? That's like exactly the kind of place where we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock? Sakura can probably just punch a hole in the door.
how about that?
The world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that, you little bitch? Don't knock down my doors or I'll kill you!
What?
Boom, boom! Boom, boom! Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I said. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Unbemovable.
Your teacher had such faith in
The war
you.
on education.
And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
That was the longest fucking voice line ever. That's my room, you know. It is now anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? You're gonna get rabies, Yasuhiro. Rabies! Ah, I really don't want rabies!
Damn it!
I'm not mad, Grump. He basically did zebra grump here. You're totally mad, Ski Cry. Monokuma back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts... And then I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. No, we're out of bear claws. I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. That's the rule now, you joiks. You chumps! The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. For serious.
Well,
But if he would go on out of his way to make up a rule like that, there must be something really good behind the door. But now that's a rule, there's nothing we can do. We could just not think about the rules. Let's have Yasuhiro do it. That was all from talking to Hiro, right? Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. I tried to use the Sakura ogre punch on them and none of them budged an inch. Sakura, why do you keep expending all of your ki? We need that for the fights!
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Hyena.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. Woohoo! Even some suppositories. You mean repository. Go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. But it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, a bunch of poison. Poison? We're doing our drugs. They were all labeled clearly, though, so it wouldn't be hard to grab one by mistake. Or it would be, unless you're Hina or Yasuhiro.
it's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? They're right there.
No.
They're right behind you. What? Poison? What? Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there was definitely Soparil Beta up there. There was Scotcheril Beta. What was the other one called? Just in case, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it himself. Excelavir, that's what it was. To put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's the work of a mastermind. The mastermind. Kyoko, who's the mastermind? Kyoko? I don't like you anymore. She hates us. Hey, fuck you too.
So,
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you? You didn't blow it, did you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. She's going for the goss. It looks like it.
What's your deal?
It's your fault. You must have done something to her. She did the shit all game. Exactly. Yeah, if you tell her the right thing, is she just like, that's stupid, I'm mad at you now. What happens if you tell her, like if you do tell her what happened? This is bad. Shoot! So has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so.
For
But
serious?
it looks like nobody found any clues at all. Let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Hero? Is Yasuhiro Hagakure okay? Someone do something to cheer me up. Hina, say something wacky. Can I say something wacky?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. That's... Steenert. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? Remember when I found that picture on the 3rd floor the other day that nobody else saw me find? Well, I found another one that only I can corroborate.
perhaps.
Perhaps I remember. The one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together. That's the one. Well, I found another picture. And none of you kooks are in it either. Another one. This time it was Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
Oh? And they were being so funny. And it didn't have any metal covering the windows either. So the picture of Mongo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? You're gonna collect the whole set soon. But how can that be?
Conspiracy!
Monokuma faked it. Nah, he told me it was real, dog, and he would never lie. But if it is real, then the picture that was me, Mongo, and Chihiro would have had to have been some kind of hidden connection, right? It said Sakaya. We're going back. Oh, yeah. I think it's likely that Sakura just did not know what her name is. There would have to be some kind of hidden connection. Hey, drawing kid. Thank you. What if one of the pictures said Zach Fair? What if there were time ghosts in one of the pictures? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
It can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. He's never lied. To be fair, he usually does keep it pretty honest. He just doesn't tell us everything most of the time.
So then,
So yeah, Sayaka's wearing a cowboy hat. Sayaka, Sephiroth, and Zack are all hanging out in front of the Niflheim mansion. Or Nibelheim. The Shinra mansion. That's what it's called, right? You trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died? Kyoko, it's not... Calm down, Kyoko. Kyoko, sit down. This isn't your day today. It's not always about you. Huh?
because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? That's not it. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... I don't give a believe whatever you want. Why are you getting so emotional, Kyoko? Look, this fucking Makoto, though. I honestly, I do like the Kyoko smirk. I think it's cute. It's a cute portrait. I don't understand what I did to make her so angry. Like, what did I do, Lamau?
Hey, come on.
Hey, guys, stop fighting or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much, dude. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture. Now let's go break down the door. Hero!
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Oh my god. Please, please, please. Them.
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. The only one here who's not ugly is my crazy girlfriend. A frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Go out. Get away from us, Byakuya. You're not part of this anymore. You're not our friend.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. That's the way of the elite. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. What? Did he finally say something useful?
Hey,
What have you been up to?
That's fine.
He was snooping as usual.
Such ignorance.
Byakuya is decidedly not us. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Yo.
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath together. Smooth. Good idea. A mixed bath? Well,
Okay.
okay, a mixed bath. I mean, wait, why? If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Them. Look at them. And I miss you, and I miss you, and I miss... I don't miss you. And, and I miss you, and you didn't really do anything, but I miss you. Let's get out of here. Us. Should I go play Coomer Coins? I don't think we can right now. I think he'll try to stop us. Let's go to the Both. Yes. No, boo. When I got to the dressing room. Well, sometimes in her portrait she's not. Well, she is. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, laptop in front of her. Toko, did you come here to decide? Did you decide to come here? Decide to come here? What alter ego has to say?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master, bitch. You don't have to say it like that. What are you doing now? Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. It's our turn to talk. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. He just like climbs over her. I made Master a promise. A promise? Yeah, just let us do it. Let us. You can still wait here with us. You just love being mistreated. Well, if you really want me gone, by all means. Chew. Yes. This is what I wanted. I can't argue. Hey guys, what's going on? I like fall to my knees sobbing. Thank you. The anti-Kyoko. No plot, all chaos. We'd like you to move.
Yes!
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
What?
A mega masochist and now a super sadist. I gotta talk to the other friends though. What the fuck what is this behind Sakura? Is it the open locker? Like one frame of open locker that I can look at. I bet there's a Coomer coin back there. Here we go. Hold on. There it was. No, hold on. Don't worry. I'll click this. I'll get this. I can do this. It was like as I was moving the camera almost. Wait, there was it. There it was. Sis thinking we could have completed the whole chapter today. Watch there be an achievement for this. Yes! Sakura, get out of the way. The locker's empty, you idiot. There's no laptop here. It's sitting on the chair. God damn it. What if it had given you 100 coins, though, and you guys didn't know, and only I found it out?
Well,
She's essentially our opponent right now. Should I fight her? That could be a good chapter, right? I'm not sure I trust her to keep her word, even if we did do what she asked. Hina?
What the heck?
Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her, or touch her, or get near her at all. Come on, Makoto, you do it. Why does it gotta be me?
Saying.
It's not the end of the world if you beg a little.
Just a second.
It would be the end of the world for me. Hero? Don't tell anybody, but I was sitting in the massage chair and that shit was so good I shit my pants. I wish you never told me. Well, guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face, so go for the gut. She's a girl.
What the heck?
I've already got a mountain of lawsuits. Yasuhiro? What's one more?
You SOB.
Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay? You SOB.
My beautiful scissors.
Yes.
Um...
I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. Hero? Steiner? Kyoko, are you hearing all this crazy shit? I'm still mad at you. Hi, bestie. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely. Please let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB.
I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Makoto, give her the old 1-2. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Pixel pleb beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was desperate as I felt. Finally, I knelt and said, "Please, my queen. I'm begging you, will you let us use the laptop and also become my best friend?" Yeah, she's saying U-S-O-B, I think. Like son of a bitch. You eco-fiend is pretty funny, though.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. Steiner.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Let's talk to Alter Ego. We're all down fucking horrible in here today. Okay. And then he just does a little grump. Hi, Alter Ego.
you really came.
Baby. And can I huff the Toko air in the room before it gets erased by that damn air purifier? Hey, everybody, come close. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
The time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. My hands were shaking so bad that I threw the laptop across the room, destroying it instantly.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded. Makoto, you gotta stop talking like this. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. I'm hacking in. Kyoko began just regularly typing like any other normal person could have. But I guess she had a pretty high WPM. Can you tell us what you found out? Yeah, Alter Ego. For the last day, Alter Ego was hovering at 95%, and we were like, when's it going to be done? And they'd be like, just another couple minutes, and then it would still be hovering there. And then finally we'd be like, oh god, I really hope it's not like fucked up and I have to do the whole render again. And then we would come back tomorrow and it would be done. And be like, oh, thank fucking goodness. Just let her buff it out overnight.
leave it to me.
Or them. Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particular important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had already been put into effect. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That, we already know that, don't we?
I see.
That's what we already know! I guess this is like, maybe they're saying what happened at Hope's Peak before. Let's see. Okay. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Huh? You mean like Brandon? It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization?
No way.
It was old principals and school people? That doesn't make any sense.
Just a second.
Hey guys, shut up. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. Yo. This is how they described that event. The biggest, most terrible, awfulest, most no good, very bad, horrible tragedy event in the human history. Huh? What does that even mean?
What?
That was really long.
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. Did we also not already know this too? There was nothing really good in the files. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to make it a little more dramatic for you. Boo-hoo. They decided to use the school as kind of a staging ground.
That's right.
They plan to sequester the students away here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to do that?
Hey,
That's what I want to know. I don't know. I'm stupid. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm useless, guys. Sorry. And we just type like exclamation mark bad ending into the chat. I know. That's all they said. Then is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? We didn't learn anything new.
indeed.
It would appear so disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait, guys, don't close me. Wait. She's about to like shut the laptop. Wait.
So,
There is one other thing I forgot to mention. And I think it could maybe be important for you, for us. For us, right? For us. It has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind. Kyoko's fingers was fucking flying. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, I don't know. I'm not that smart. But I did find a clue, I hope. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. The Danganronpa fucking Gray. He's voiced by Tim Curry. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school even now.
The headmaster?
He's here?
Okay.
All right, let's go find him. That's got to be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? I mean, Monokuma literally just said he is currently the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Yo, Kyoko. I don't think we've ever seen this face before. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko Steiner? I can't explain why. I know that I have to find him. She will be remembered. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on? Why did I pick today to just completely piss her off?
So then,
Hey, Alter Ego, you want to talk to me more? Because I like you. That was her attempt to regain composure, and she started typing again. Anything else?
sorry.
Sorry, guys. That's everything I found. Boo. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. It really is all over.
Hey. So,
Oh, but I did have more, actually. It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. It's just a bunch of tier lists. Sorry. There's one about noodles and Skype emotes. No. We gotta break the news. It was in that moment that I wished we weren't us. Yo. They're dead. What? Certainly, I knew that was a possibility, but I just thought they didn't like me. Hina's like, oh, are you making us an Owie's account? They died, Lamau.
okay then.
It really happened.
Sorry.
Sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
I guess that's it. That simple phrase held so much meaning. She began typing again. Everybody say thank you, alter ego.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay,
Then maybe I'll sleep. I'm gonna take a ski nap. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye. See you later. Boo. With that, the laptop entered nappy time mode. Little baby nappy sleepa mode.
I see.
I'm going to tuck her in. Or them. I'm going to tuck them in. Alter ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to them all that much anymore. But I still will every day. But I feel kind of sorry for them.
But
You feel sorry? But they're just a computer program, right?
Well...
Yeah, but they did everything they could for us, you know? Who died? Everybody who's not here. Everyone who isn't here and who isn't Byakuya and Toko died. I mean, yeah, they did, but what's a computer that's what a computer program's designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, you don't? No. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just thought that they were just a little sweeter. I know what you mean, and I felt the same way.
hey.
Come on, guys. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? No. People died how? They were either murdered or killed by Monokuma in ridiculous, hilarious death traps. That's what the game is. This is quite a ways into it. There, we started with 15, and now we're down to 7. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program anyway?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI because I don't know. I didn't have anything else better to do. Alter ego isn't human. I know, but they're just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, they're just little Sankuchi.
That's right.
They're no different from us. They're still our friend. Yes, Hina, you get it. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
How about that?
Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. Rah. Hero? Rah? So, like I said, I'm psychic.
What?
That's a totally smart and cool thing I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role is over. Am I wrong? No.
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Kyoko? Are you going Byakuya on us? If so, can you have him trade us Toko? Please? Do you really mean that?
Wait.
We're off the goop, you guys. Let's go over what Alter Ego said one more time. You've lost the plot.
What?
Why are they making us kill each other, man? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. It has to be that part where they blasted us out, where they blasted the guy in the rocket, which I still have not gone back and rewatched.
Well,
He said it was the most horriblest, awfulest, biggest, baddest, fuckiest, kookiest, cummiest thing that ever happened, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. I'm just pretty dumb.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. The existence of us as a group is the cummiest thing ever.
at the very least,
It must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students were killed.
However,
could it be?
You're so smart.
I see.
Totally covering something like that up. I suppose it's not impossible. An event strong enough to begin the flop era, huh? What's wrong with the government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But let's keep politics out of this. Right now, there's only one path to open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
Let's make him tell us everything.
No matter what.
Rah, rah, rah. Is this Kyoko about to, like, do something actually cool? Clearly, like, this is, like, her, like, mission or something, right? Like, this has to have to do with, like, why she's here.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. You're right.
So then,
Well then, our business is done. Let's all take that bath together. Kyoko, that was just a ploy. No. Strip. Oh, good idea.
Yep.
Okay, are we stripping? Then I... Oh. Boo. Huh? You failed your mission. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. What's he gonna do to me? Let's go. This is getting uncomfortable. I don't want to see this when Byakuya shows up. Good call. We ussed the fuck out of there. And then we scooched our way back. Wow!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Mission escape mid failed. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
Angry!
You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Because I'm definitely gonna do it. That little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Uh-oh, his power overwhelming.
Now I'm really angry!
Please help me center your chakra. Let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye and a fang for a poo hoo hoo. Go. Huh? Fang for a fang? He just chanted the incantation of devastation. Huh. No, it's just a saying. Oh. We got bing bonged right the hell out of there.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Thank you, homie.
correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. We can do whatever we want. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. It'll make me feel so much more safe and ski cozy that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well. In that case, time for bed. We all ussed back to our rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Celeste was our goth GF. We loved her. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in the sauce. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my head because it was like one new thing, kind of. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all this? I mean, to be fair, this we did not know. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all. Has Lint Roller been moved? Nah, Lint Roller's hanging out. Lint Roller's feeling a little neglected. I'm going to have to show Lint Roller some quality time tonight. I think Lint Roller was always like that. The road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Yay! Oh my god, he has so many things in here now. Look, he has a crab. let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. Oh, yeah? QOT, whoops, this is not what I meant to do. QOTD, what's your favorite thing in Monokuma Room? I like the model who's on the calendar who waves at us. What's your favorite thing in Monokuma Room? I also like the like side-eye baby. Yeah, his little race car is cute. I like to imagine he goes vroom vroom with it. He plays with it like when Chopper plays with that train, I think. I think I've also talked about that already. At first, I was at a total loss. I had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She said I could be Mono... What is it? What's shrimp? Ebby? Mono Ebby does not have the same play on words that Monokuma does. Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's an incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp, but I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the ladies totally started laughing. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
That was some deep lore. That was eye-opening. That was more important than anything we learned from Alter Ego.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
The device with the attached remotes, I think, is just like, it's just supposed to be like a Famicom.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, it's IHOC time. First things first. Baby, I'm sorry. I know the nights have been long. Yes! Thank you, Lint Roller. I knew you'd understand. Let's check out the rest of the shit in our room. Oh my god. I needed this stuff a chapter before when all of our characters we liked were still alive. Now I only have like 3 left. Let's check on Tool Bench. Thank you, Tool Bench. This is where I sleep. Let's go pee-pee first. Right here is where Sayaka. Damn. Oh, we got a couple. High five the plant on the way out of the door. Anybody in the hall? Any kids in the hall? It seems like there are kids in the hall. Yo, we got some kids in the hall right here. It's been a while, Biox.
What do you want?
What do you want? You know, breakfast?
That's enough.
No. Okay. As I'm here, I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, I guess I'd better not.
What?
So. Oh, well, yeah, one thing I should.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Who else was kits in the hall? Yasu. Yeah, I was gonna say he strikes me as a loitering around this corner type of fella. Whoa, Makoto! Why do you sound so surprised? Sorry about that. It's just, if you'd gotten here even a minute earlier, it would have cost me more than a few minutes of my life. Why?
You know?
Because Kyoko just left.
For serious.
You know, Makoto, when a guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen, too.
How about that?
And since it's me saying it, you know it's true. Hurry up and make it better.
Yo.
See you at breakfast. That's easy for him to say. I just do one little thing and Kyoko fucking jumps all over me. What's up, bestie? Morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, Makoto. Yesterday, you were kind of cool. What? Me? Cool?
Yeah.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend. I like alter ego.
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm glad you said it for me. Hey, high five.
Yeah.
You're usually totally shitty and just a little cumboy. But when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power and you go, no, that's wrong. And then sometimes you don't know it actually and you go, shoot. And I think that's funny too.
'Cause, I mean...
Even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like, you always do something about it. Steiner? That stuff is just, I don't know, someone has to do it, right? The rest of us are so bad at this. It totally didn't. I liked it when you slurped the us bullet, Makoto. That was funny. Hey, I'm glad someone's laughing. I do it for the views. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Ordered a double quarter pounder instead of a regular. Are you gonna get 5 patties on it like we got at the Wendy's L? Hey, that's okay, Pixel. It'll just make you fall asleep faster. I think you're right.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go eat. Woohoo! Even if the road is long, if we don't keep moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Oh, it wasn't for you. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. Yeah, I don't blame you. What are you staring at? Toko?
What's your
You're
problem?
not Breakfast Club. What, you think your eyes will rot by just looking at my ugly, horrible visage? Then don't look at me. He's just surprised to see you at breakfast. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. What made you change your mind? Oh, God. There is no way Byakuya said this. She made this up. Byakuya would never tell anybody this. He likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down and eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
Steiner. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd swing by later.
You know?
After you leave. You're kind of harsh in Breakfast Club, bro. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. She fucking hates me. I know she said she wanted you to show some I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're Dirty Makoto, President Dirty of Dirtlandia. Guys.
Just the worst.
Just the worst.
What the heck?
Oh my God. Huh? Filthy me? This is kind of like the Kit arc, yeah, for sure. Except I cared about Kit more than I care about Kyoko. Which might seem insane to some of you. But Kit was my little buddy.
Huh?
I'm not filthy. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. Steiner. You go out for your illicit club meetings. She made everything up. She made it all up. I like this voice clip. This one is just funny. Ooh! Hina's so ski shy about this. Sextracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop. Chalk tight. This is so, this is, I don't think we've ever seen this face even either. This is so, so flowery. This is so literate, so literary. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
Yo, matchup. Would you rather have your black eye on the left or right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Hey guys, Toko, she's fine, dude. I love her showing up at Breakfast Club. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up, pal. Yeah. Well, I wanted to get anywhere literally else after that, so I'm leaving. I need to talk to Sakura first. Hey, Toko, what the fuck was that? Don't hit me. If you want to hit someone, hit Master and let me watch. Yeah, okay. Maybe this Toko at breakfast trial run here didn't necessarily pan out like we thought it would. What's up, leader? Cheer up, man. It's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like you. It's better than having one sue you, like I did. Steeder! Hiro, what the fuck happened in your life? Hey, Hina, it's okay. I feel so dizzy, I'm gonna pass out. I can't handle that kind of stuff. Hina's unexpected weakness. Sakura? What? Yo. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Hey, I'm gonna stab you with my scorpion stinger. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Hey, I don't want to do that, really. I know it's 9 a.m., but I'd like to get some rest. I expended a lot of power. She's literally saying that. I had to fight Robo Justice and, well.
Huh?
Did you get hurt? No, I've just had some minor aches and pains. What if she had like a giant hole just in her stomach from Monokuma's blast? And she had just been hiding it this whole time and just like JoJoing through it, kind of. Is that? It's because of the fight. It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? Besties. I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
Okay, Chipmunk.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein or something.
Okay.
Makoto, you're not allowed to talk to Sakura today. She's in pain. Okay, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, it's like when
You
Luffy
know?
and Brook drink milk and their bones heal. Well, for now, let's dig in. Hawk, fish, here we come. Hero, no! I already smell like fish all the time.
Huh?
All right, maybe Toko doesn't come to Breakfast Club anymore.
What's your problem?
What the heck?
Yo, lore? My dad, my mom, and my mom. My mom and my M-mom. What's an M-mom? You had two moms? That's just how things were. Is it? Hero, it's 2022. What is this lore? What? Anyway, you guys are being too crazy. I'm eating inside the kitchen with Sayaka knife. You want to come, Hero? Let's go eat with Sayaka knife. Let's leave these crazies out here. Pretty miserable, man. You know it's a knife, right? Hey. I snarfed down breakfast at the hog shit snarfing contest and immediately headed back to my room for fun time plans for us. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. Yeah, I think they put googly eyes and they put like, they found some like blue, like yarn, and they taped it to like the top so it looks like her like blue hair. Yeah, and one of the googly eyes fell off. And then Hiro was walking by and he was like, oh, sweet, a Skittle, and he ate it. He ate one of the googly eyes off the Sayaka knife. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura. But it's time for friends. We got Theme of Nice. Everything's so good right now for me. Alright, so we are going to get this fucking Jill hangout. I hope she's around. Please let her be around. I know it never shows her. They're probably all on the top floor. We gotta go get some stuff though. I'm thinking we're gonna go for Jill first to see if we can get a convo with her. We could do Hina again because the thing that's nice about Hina is that we just have so much stuff she likes. So we're definitely gonna do that, and then we're gonna put one on Hiro. I don't remember the last time I hung out with him, but I don't think we did it at all last time. So we might do like, I'm assuming we'll have more than just 3 hangouts, but we'll see how it goes with them. Hiro, I know we have a bunch of stuff he wants to, but it's time for us to all go play our favorite fucking game, you guys. Our favorite game that I just truly don't remember where it is. That's in here, right? Hey, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm not looking forward to this next work week, but hopefully it'll go by. And I work until 4 only on Friday, which is nice. I'm gonna miss the beginning of the SGM stuff, but just some of it. Yo, the cherry vanilla cola? They don't have the cherry vanilla cola that I love so much. This is the most lore and characterization that has ever happened for Makoto. Learn more about it. Is there stuff I don't know? Alright, well, we have a bunch of coins. So I'm going to start by doing some big pulls. And hopefully we can get some new shit. Like that. What is that? Like a push pop? Or like a protein bar? I don't think we'd had that before either. Was that the chapter black tape? I think Monokuma would like that. I want to do another. Let's get it to 15. Oh, another chapter black. Yes. When you played, do you guys remember what you got the percentage to? Holy shit, a scimitar? Is that another katana? $11.99, baby. Yo, is that a loincloth, I think? That would have been some Taka shit. Let's see. What is that? Just like some shit shirt you can buy at Hot Topic. Blake Moincloth, yeah. What's our best way to capitalize on the rest of this? I really feel like getting new shit is what I want to do. Let's get this one at 20. Yo, look at our coins, by the way. There's a... that's some hero shit. I don't even have to look at it. I think that was like a Moai head keychain. And we got I don't know what that is. Alright, now I'm going to do a couple 1-pulls. There we go, laser gun. Then I might do some 5-pulls. Oh my god, there it is, my cherry cola. Taka loves the drill thing? That's cute. Why does he love that? That's the civet coffee, right? There we go. Yes, ma'am. Let's try a 10. Get it down to 40, maybe. Spiral energy? Yeah, he kind of does have it. Yo, cup ramen. Now we'll do... I'm liking the 5s. I mean, our repeat percent is still really low. Last time we were playing, we got a bunch of repeats. I haven't gotten a single one today except that coffee. We didn't have those chips either. There's that thing again. All right, and now we're going to do 1 coin each for the last of our remaining 10. And get whatever the fuck that was. Was that Ashura? Cool red neckerchief. Flashlight. Or some might say a light laser. That thing again. America's Funniest Home Videos or whatever the fuck that thing is. Yes, I'm going to eat like a king. Or eat like a college student. That's the rose tea, I think. What is this, a little baby hoodie? What the fuck was that? Was that Renbo's little baby hoodie that he was wearing? Stand arrow. That thing again. Hero shit. Oh my god. Guts? Was that the Berserker armor? We gotta learn about that. And Cutas! Oh, Chihiro would have loved that. Damn it. Remember what we've lost? Remember what was taken from us? I should probably get going. Thank you, Celeste. That was all because of her, you guys. We got like 10 extra pulls. All thanks to Bay. All thanks to Bay Dearly Departed. Alright, we got the Cola Cola. A highly stimulating, almost addictive sweetness. Paired with some nice junk food for a can't miss combo. We got the junk food here, the potachi. Frying thin potato slices in oil. It's dangerously high calorie count. Beware. Yo, Sonic Cup of Noodle. Instant noodles. Fill it with boiling water and it's ready in 3 seconds. It also goes bad in like 30. It looks bad. It looks like it is like... I don't know if it's just like the way that the pixel art goes, but it looks like it is like grotulated. I never eat cup noodle, you guys. It just seems like, for something that's supposed to be so instant, it seems like to make it taste good, it takes way more work than you want to put into it. When I was younger and in school and stuff, instant ramen was like not my thing. I almost never ate it. Little Prince brand curry. We got bird seed. This for babies. Yo, the red scarf. The masked hero, rah. It's tattered and worn due to the countless battles it's been through. Based. This thing. I bet Taka likes this. A single leaf overlaid on a white cloth. Blake Moynes cloth. This? Oh, Celeste maybe like this, I guess. Yo, Ina Bauer. Bunny. I thought they were headphones. Jimmy Decay shirt. This is raw. This is supposed to be like Johnny Rotten, I guess. He's probably slamming the guitar down onto the stage. Only a few hundred were ever made, and you can buy them in Hot Topic everywhere, though. Hey, yes. Who is she? I guess it's who is he, right? It's the Emperor's thong. Who is he? Yes, yes, Billy Shears, Billy Shears. All Alright, this zebra's whistle. Fuck the Sex Pistols. I also have never been a big fan of the Sex Pistols. And also Johnny Rotten is just like problematic from what I understand. A small rose. Oh, this is like a Beauty and the Beast thing. A small rose stored in a test tube. It's good for both hellos and farewells. In the language of flowers, a red rose means passionate love. Yo, brah. We basically can be Zoro right now. Because we have 2 of these and we have 1 Muramasa. The strongest weapon ever made. It's great for dungeon diving and lets you warp through walls. Of course, it doesn't actually exist in reality, so, and then it just like poofs away. In what thing does the Muramasa let you warp through walls? Is that a Dragon Quest also? What's that a reference to? The Raygun Zurion. It is the Berserker armor. I told you. Guts. Donning this armor bestows the wearer with immense power, but at the cost of their soul and senses. You gotta get Shurka to like ride around on your back. Self-destructing cassette. Holy shit. Once you record a message onto this, it sets up a chemical reaction that will destroy the tape a few seconds after it's played. Who the fuck wants this? I guess it was a pretty hungry caterpillar. Yo, the giant dildo. Ashura's Tears. A jewel treasured by an ancient super race. This is another Yasu thing. Even the devil has friends, you fool. And then tears flow. We had one other thing, right? This. Common wisdom might make you think that shining this light on you will turn you small, but nope. It's just that the light itself is about the size of a matchbox. We got a Conan. Ancient 4? A whirlwind tour of Mew with the Ancients for 4 days and 3 nights. Raw! Chin drill. A fashion accessory that allows you to equip a drill on your chin. Yo! It's said to represent the idea of spiral energy based. Yeah, he uses the bow tie in like the 3rd episode, I think. Green, little Renbo's little baby jumper thing. Yeah, this is for babies. This was for Chihiro. As soon as you put this on, you'll feel like you can take on any challenge. It resembles a stereotypical dinosaur. It's a raptor's chance. And then we got Robo Justice. Hifumi created this costume at the school, but the quality is so high, it's hard to imagine it was made solely with the materials in the school. Alright, well, we have a billion hero things. We have those swimsuits for Hina, and then I think that if Genocide Jill is here, then we've got the shears for her. And that's going to be where I go first. Away! Theme of Friends! Byakuya, hand her over. Oh, no. Ugh. And she's just like, yeah, well, I was going to say the same thing. Ugh. No. Bad ending. Are you leering at me?
What the heck?
I wonder, can you do supports? Are there conversations with Jill? We're gonna save you, Toko. Maybe we'll hang out with you tomorrow, possibly. Or hey, are you allergic to pollen? Let's go Hero then. Hero who's kid in the hall. Hey, Hero. Hero. Yasu. Hero. Yasu. Hero.
Yo.
Tell me about your fucked up life, dude. It better not be about my fucked up life. Please don't kill me.
Help me.
Help me, Makoto. Kill someone if you must, but not me. Should I spend some time with Hiro while he's acting like this? I guess, was he gonna say that about everybody?
Well?
We haven't hung out with him in a while, right? I don't think we did it last month. Why don't we have a heated discussion about cosmogony? Well, we went and fucking did that. Here it is. Yeah, so like concave Earth, like that's gotta be it, right? How could the world be anything but? And we grew a little closer. God, I have so many things I think this guy would like. We already know he likes the camera though, right? Didn't I give that to him before? But also, I think that the most free thing for Yasuhiro has to be... where is it? It has to be... this, right? Whoops. No, that's... No. I don't want to go all the way back down. You also cannot tab through these. Oh, yes, you can. It's side. I always think it's left and right, but it's not. It's side. Or, you know, L and R on the buttons, I mean. It's left and right on the D-pad that goes through it. It's just because, like, I feel like the buttons all change here. It's X to... X to look. I always try to press square. Right? This is definitely... He definitely likes this. Hero, I can have this? I feel invigorated and awake. I feel like you. Or I feel like I like you. Yes!
Yo!
My brother and fellow mother lover, let's raise our semi-siblings upright, okay? What? No, but it's not, I'm not trying to look at give. I'm trying to look at what it says before I give it. And I always think that that is square and it's X. But when I press square, it takes me back out and it makes me go back in. Guys, stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
So in the end, you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Yeah, just kind of eyeball it. I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. Not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo!
Here we go, baby.
Could it be...
Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius at this. I've played all the personas. Bro, I know you started with 4. Yeah, okay, fine, I did. The cards from the major arcana are used for divination. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about, Jeb? The major and minor arcana? And the major cards are used to tell the future? You guys, I literally own tarot cards. I own a One Piece themed tarot card fan project. It's one of the coolest pieces of One Piece merchandise that I own because it's completely fan made. And when I bought them, I wanted to learn fortune telling. I'm gonna have to do that before we do HouseCon, so I can tell everybody's fortune. But I don't really know what it means. And also, from what I understand, you have to kind of like with tarot, like because you draw like, I think you draw like 3 or 4 or 5 cards or something. Because with that, like you kind of have to interpret like all of them. It's more like there's like there's one that like is like your future, and then there's one that's like your luck and shit like that. And like you need to know what each card would mean for each thing, kind of. It seems complicated for how much of just nothing it is. But it would be funny for me to do at HouseCon, and I would love to do that for everybody. What did we just say? Tarot. Were we not just talking about this?
What?
Yasu, you just said that. What the fuck? You know about this? I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Really? It's something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Don't be mean.
Numerology, okay.
Yo.
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all that. But you didn't do that either. You just guessed. Well, it's more of an inspirational style. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and suddenly, bam, you got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that? It's not like some occult mystery.
Hero. Hero, just for once make us believe that this is actually your ultimate, dude. You hate the occult?
Well,
now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. You want to buy it from me?
what the heck?
Business is business. The more I talk, the less I understand. Us. We gotta play Tycoon. I brought my Tales of Symphonia playing cards to the wedding, but we never played anything with them. But we could also play with those. But we could also play with the Mega Man X playing cards, which would also be really funny. I love how many like weird like decks of playing cards there are that you can just buy. Like it's just like a thing that commonly comes out with like Japanese stuff. They're kind of small is the only problem. I didn't get a skill point from that. I don't have any skills. All I have are points that I can't use on anything. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room. Alright, we got a Hina, right? I could hang out with somebody else. I bet I'll have 2 days of this. Yo, look at us all. Chill. It could be. Is she out? Yes! Yes! That's what I'm saying, bestie! Why are we laughing? You want to go on a murder spree with me? I could literally ask for nothing more. Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jill? Chaos. You want me to kill you or something? No. You didn't. Shut up. You're not even close to getting me heated up. The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Did I just get a little closer to Chaotic Jill? To Chaos Jane? Alright. Billy, she's bound. What would you do if I said that I loved Toko? You can't change my mind. She doesn't like the shears? No! I don't know what else she would have liked. Is this? It's a bomb disguised as a present. You're working with everyone else to try and kill me. Stab. I think I made her mad. She thinks worse of me now. We are so bad at this. What is she like? Ding dong, bing bong, give me another chance. This almost kind of makes it funnier that like we have tried so much to court her and we've gotten nothing out of it. She hates us.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly
Steiner
can.
already?
Quickly.
No. Still bestie though. Hell yeah. The gym? He sounded pretty serious. She likes the maiden handbag. I don't think I have that anymore. Let's look. I think I gave that to Celeste. That was like the one of 2 things we got at the beginning of the game. That's this, right? Yeah, we don't have this anymore. Damn it. If only I had known. Okay, let's, kids in the hall? Where are we going? The gym? Where are we going, gym? She also likes the bracelet. Do I have a bracelet? She hated the scissors. I feel like they made it like that because they know people would try that. Is this... No, where the fuck is the gym? Mapsteiner. I was right in front of it. And I went the wrong way. We'll get her. Don't worry. We'll see one. We will see one chaotic Jill before the end of the game. Huh. You're the last one, like usual. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you going in?
However...
Yo. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
Well then...
Makoto. If... If something happens to me, protect Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So then...
So then the end. I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? What the fuck? No. If it's not Kyoko, I'm gonna be pissed. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Him.
Well?
Let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again. Hina, it's... Come on, you gotta be used to it by now. Not again. I'm not used to it either.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You've got to be used to it by now. Guys, everyone's ignoring me. Motive. Oh, we're not here to talk about motive. What happened? Were we missing somebody?
Today, I'm feeling black.
Oh, he's about to fucking... He's about to drop a Twitter bomb on us. He's gonna lay it all out. He knows what we've been doing. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Toko's free times? Yes. Is it that they alternate one and then the other? Because it seemed like maybe that was what happened. Did they like alternate portion 1, portion 2? I think she was zany twice in a row though before. Stop beating around the grudge. Toko and Jill have separate free times and you must do Toko's entire link first? Well, rip. That's a whole fucking playthrough commit. How many scenes do they have each in their link? Everybody Taiga salute at the idea of that. Do they all have the same number of conversations? I don't think we have time left to do it. I don't even know if we would have had time from the very beginning because we did not like her until we were in the middle of case 2. So that was whole 2 entire cases weeks out of the way. Damn it. I bet the scenes are so funny though. Ah well, it wasn't wasted. It was worth it. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so? I'm sure Toko's events are all right, but I don't want to invest. I don't really want to invest like the last bit of time we have in her now. Because we're never gonna get to the good shit. We're never gonna get to chaotic Jill. I'll probably just hang out with Byakuya then, or we could try to finish Hiro and or Hina. We're definitely still gonna hang out with Hina, or we could hang out with Sakura once maybe. I still just like to split them up. I feel like we're getting pretty far into their lines.
In other words,
Oh, yo, tell me, was it Kyoko? What?
hey,
Guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! Ah! He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What the heck?
You're a liar.
Hina goes through the worst. Hina goes through it every single arc. There's no way Sakura is a spy. Right?
Huh?
Steiner? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. That's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
thrills, chills, kills!
Roaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Go. Just like that, once again, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck? What?
Has Ogre been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
Oh. That is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
He's wrong.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm giving the dots.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Huh?
No.
Oh no!
The voice lines. Here, distressed hero. There's like 5 different like clips for distressed hero. There's this one. There's the one where he goes like, "Please." He has such stupid sounding ones. Ogre's been working for the mastermind.
I'm sorry.
No.
Huh?
It's not true. She was probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice, or she was just forced to do it. I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know for a fact. No, that's wrong. I saw it. It was raw. No, that's raw. I saw Sakura and Monokuma having an anime battle. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago. Well, during their fight, I heard Sakura say that she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? Did it look raw? It did look raw. You were forced to swear loyalty, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray. You voted betray.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. I love fairy tale. It's almost as good as Bleach. They're both S.
Impossible.
I don't know about that. I mean, isn't it just kind of knock off One Piece? How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Fucking Byakuya. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's really wrong here. Or are you just saying that because he brought up Fairy Tail, which he did do in the lore?
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Wait, also, there are anime battles? I thought you guys said it was a bit. Okay then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
You gotta believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yo.
Come on.
A prombis. I was told to kill one of my friends. Well, we know that that hasn't happened, so you're I guess like maybe this is the one where mid art is valid. It's true. Mid art is valid. Let's watch Bleach, you guys. Bleach cast. We would have to call it, what would we call it? Maybe like Astercast, because of asterisks. The asterisk, the iconic first intro to Bleach. Bleached ass. Okay, we could call it that. Bleached ass. Ass. You have to pronounce it like that. What am I trying to say? I think so. The cutscene that we saw, where like Monokuma was like, "You haven't acted yet." Maybe this is who he was talking to. Again, I thought that the bug was somebody else, so I'm interested now in what this kind of means for us. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
Oh, no one's listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop, Hina. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
And how do you intend to do that? Yo. Sakura's going off. She is over the game. She's just gonna kill. What? Sakura, let's go break down the door. Let's go break down the door right now. That's what I've been saying. I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Huh?
Hina.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding you. Oh, this is cute. Confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might not want to be friends with me, and you would put it in one of your very useful Aoi's accounts.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
She turned and left the gym. And then... Ding dong bing bong!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime, bedbugs. Let's all go.
no way.
This whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, she's not.
Why?
No. Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
She believed in her Steiner's heart.
calm down.
Why?
No. The like the when they add tears to the Hina the Hina faces, that's when it's too much. She's always
Anyway.
going through something. Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. No, this is the one especially. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just fucking harsh. Being in such an awful fucking vibe, we were honestly glad to be away from each other. You're my only friend, Lint Roller. I don't have to do all of Toko's fucking social link to hang out with you. Oh, sucks about Sakura being the spy, though. She's the traitor. Yeah, this is so not us. Byakuya said Sakura was the enemy. But he's wrong. She's my friend and I love her. What can I do to make everyone believe in her? Yo, Jorge F.A., thank you for the follow. What does he have this time? Let's see, we got Crab. Oh, board game. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, or a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't.
But I
'cause
don't.
I'm a bear.
'Cause I'm a bear. I didn't know that was gonna be the one where he said his voice line. That's so funny though. Yeah, I guess that could be J-Lo. All right, free time. Us. Theme of us.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm so Jueves wait for theme of nice. Well, I mean, we'll probably go to like, yeah, we'll probably go to IHOC first. Damn it. They were doing so good with giving us lint roller dialogue, and now I fear that the time has passed. Maybe there's some kooky kids in the hall I can talk to, though. Oh, boo. Yoo-hoo, any kids? Anybody out there? A lint roller would be handy to have at the house. K-Man having a lint roller like saved me when we were at wedding con. Because I didn't have one and my shit was linty as fuck. But like, what was I gonna do? Bring like a? I don't have like a. You didn't have a? Someone had a lint roller, right? Oh, it was PTM who had a lint roller. He brought it to the actual venue. That's right. At Army. Yeah. I was just thinking about like when we ironed our shirts and stuff like that. I was thinking you had one. Yeah, PTM had the homie drop lint roller, which is good because I don't have like, you know, like some people have like a, not like a suitcase, but like a case for one's suit, like a, what would you call it, like a suit bag or something. But I don't fucking have one of those. I just threw mine in my suitcase. I ironed my shirt, I think, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I ironed my shirt. Boo, who cares? K-Man, so helpful. Yo, when we were getting ready, us getting ready for the wedding was so fucking used. That was so goddamn used. Patch things up with Kyoko. I'm saying patch things up with Toko. Can I skip to the end of the link? Well, we got our 5 here. I think we're missing Sakura only. Oh, Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. The studio audience laughs again. Babadoodit! Choco? Byakuya? Why are you guys at Breakfast Club?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. I don't want them here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Sakura? The only one that wasn't here was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I would be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for that mastermind upsets the balance.
What the heck?
That's stupid.
What-
It is
what did
kind
you
of
say?
stupid, Byakuya. It's also kind of raw, though. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
You're a stupid idiot, stupid.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should, your very evenly sided argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
I mean, to be fair, spy in this setting definitely is the most powerful. Spy is OP in this patch. Who's gonna kill Sakura? I'm not even worried about her. Who can do it? That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. Oh, tricky. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, this is the trap the mastermind laid for us. For us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
What is Sakura doing? I mean, I guess she's like, she said she's gonna challenge the mastermind, but like, how, kind of? That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... How could you guys, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? Crying at breakfast. If she really can beat that mastermind guy, that'd go a long way in my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they just, like, because you would assume that they are not in the game, maybe they just want someone in the game, right? Didn't they want Sakura to kill someone? I think that's the point of the spy, is that they have someone they can control who's in the game.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Interesting.
If Sakura were to die, that's one less... If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put... Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think he... It seems like they both they both made it clear that she was supposed to have been acting more as a spy, but she just... Or as, you know, as like a irritator to the cause, but nobody... like, no one... She didn't do anything. Until she just decided to go up against him, I guess. But I mean, also, like, if you've got someone in the game, the most they'd be able to do would be kill 2 people, right? And then they would, unless, like, no one suspects that it was them, then they would lose. So I don't know. She's like Clover. She's just bad at her job. Worst spy ever. Also, they would definitely get along. They would love each other. Yes! Tell him. Hina slapper. She silent quit. Yeah. Flip that guy's tray over and Sakura goes, I don't want to be around anymore. There's too much shit on me. What the hell? Yeah, she used her power. This is where everybody started talking about Hina in as far as the power level conversation goes. She used Hina she used her Asahina stinger and she got him on the cheek.
You disgust me.
Yes.
You're a monster.
What the H? What the HE double hockey sticks?
To say something like that?
Jorge, hello.
It should have been you.
Yo, brah. Tell him.
You should have been the one to die.
Tell him. Look at Toko back there.
What?
What the frick? I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
Oh my god, yes, Hina, kill! You think I can't do it? Yo.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. Oh. Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. This stinks. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. She was just another hysterical little girl, destroyed by my facts and logic, and hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, bitch. All you can do is mock them for it. Yo.
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play.
And I will
with you.
happily elude its attempts, based. Hey, I'm here too, guys. It's me, Yasuhiro. How about we eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
I'm pretty hungry, though. Breakfast was fucked this morning, and without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. Anyway, what should I do today? Whew. Theme of nice. You kicked in at just the right time. Thank you, theme of nice. Damn it, I'm so mad about the Jill thing. I'm pissed. What if we hung out with Hina and Byakuya today? Just completely fucking stir the pot. I mean, she said she was in her room, but I guess she isn't. Can I hang out with Sakura, or is Sakura, like, gone? No, she's still around. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, the one I'm pissed at is Toko. Not you. Alright, where were they? Where was Hina? Hina, I think, was in the music room. We're gonna hang out with her. She needs it today. I gotta try to cheer her up somehow. Let's play her a serenade. Makoto? Did you want something? No.
About that.
Yeah, I was.
Sorry.
That's nice of you. She was quiet and depressed, but I did what I could. And that she was happy again. We might not have a hangout here though. Maybe she's like she's like off hangout. Where's the fucking swimsuits that we have 400 of? By that I mean 3 of. For me? Thanks, Makoto. This makes me feel a little better. Yeah. No. I'm so bad at this game. I have plenty of time to waste. I should go somewhere. Who do we think would be most interesting to hang out with? We gave her the water lover swimsuit, which I'm positive she liked before. I think it was like her favorite thing. Well, maybe not as much as the donut thing, but we've also given her one of those previously and she did like it. What if we hung out with Sakura? Does it have to be a different gift? I thought points was points. I don't know why it would be different unless like the game is just weird. I don't really know what else we would have given her though. It would have been a gamble. What if the Byakuya hangout? What do you guys want to see? Sakuya or Byakuya? Type it in specifically that way. Sakuya or Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh. Always save scummed hangouts. I feel like, honestly, the thing is, like, I feel like the. Hey, bye. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. The 500 bits. Big thank you. What was I gonna say? What the fuck was I gonna say? I feel like I guess we could have save scummed them, but it also feels like none of them are like that interesting, kind of. They're all pretty like kind of just silly one-note things. You know what? We could just hang out with Hina again. I'm sure if I give her another thing, we could see. All right, we'll save scum just this one time.
Sorry.
Just this once. Oh no, she hates us. Okay. All right, let's Sakuga. Hey, Sakura, will you hang out with me?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, they all hate us. I kind of think it's funny though, to just. I honestly think it's maybe even a little funnier to just be like. I don't know. It's a little funnier to just be like, uh-oh, fuck, we fucked up. All right, I'm hanging out with Byakuya then. All the fun characters aren't available. Hey, sis, good job. Sakura and Hina. Finally, some action. Things are starting to finally become interesting.
What are you?
I'm here in the storeroom alone saying this. She was so sad. Yeah, you gotta cheer her up. But how many conversations are there per link? We don't know that. Are they different per person?
That's fine.
I hope you appreciate this. Maybe I'll get a skill from this one. What do we think Byakuya wants? I feel like I have something that he would like. Something bougie. This, maybe? That seems possible. There's also this. But I think that's more for, like, other shit. Yo, the Emperor's Thong. I mean, he's the Emperor, right? Or this, maybe? Refined design. Yeah, this is this for sure. All right, Zebra, I'm sorry, but I'm giving Byakuya the whistle. I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean... Damn it! Here we go. We got one anyway. I think the first one is always the most free one. I have a question for you. You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain exactly what your ultimate lucky student title means. I wish I knew. Oh, well, I don't even really fucking know, kind of, but what I do know is I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got in by blind luck. Well, that answers my question. Next. What was the question? Owned. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. A boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. A comboy.
Naturally.
It's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words...
I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that. I think it would be raw. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. Did you hear how bad I fucked up Robo Luck? I guess he did do that. The fights were real, Makoto. Someday I'll allow you to hear a tale of my glory. Eugenics with Byakuya. I don't know, Byakuya. Sounds like you chickened out and joined the Breakfast Club. And made it terrible. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished whatever the fuck that was, Byakuya left me in the storeroom in silence. I learned one thing about him today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Us. Cool and composed. Hey, we got that skill, baby. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. This is about when it normally happens.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Any day now.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Usually the
tight.
murder happens
Don't
the day.
put the bed bugs by.
It usually happens the day after Day of Nice. From what it seemed like so far. Nighttime already. Tonight feels uneasy. We haven't settled things with Sakura. She didn't even want to hang out with me. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Hey, at least we got this, though. Oh, baby crabs! After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. She suggested carcinization. Byakuya practicing his slurs in the mirror before bed. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about I make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. Oh, it's a pretty fucking good deal, dude. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh. Oh, he talked to this woman on the phone. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I'd heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? Monokuma, you've lost the plot on this. Also, you have way too much shit in your room now. The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Yeah, this lady is like a mysterious presence. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? You became a bear. What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image. Everybody loves bears.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Hey, I love that. Thank you for telling me about that, King. we know we're so smart now. We know so much about him. No.
Good morning, everyone.
I let this. I like.
It is now 7 a.m.
I let this
and
play
nighttime
every
is
time.
Officially over. Time to rise and shine.
If I was playing this game on my own, I would mash the fuck through this thing.
Get ready to greet another beautiful
Nothing
day.
is sacred, but for the stream playthrough, this is kind of sacred to me. If I was playing this on my own, I would have mashed through it. I definitely would have started doing it. And nobody got time for that. I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. And I would also skip the P5 intro if I was playing it on my own. But we never did it, baby. Oh, I would have still checked the lint roller every morning, though. That's definitely something I would have done. Because what if it has new dialogue? It could. You never know. Uh-oh. Huh? Was that someone screaming? It came from the dining hall. But that's our sacred place. Any funnies around here, first of all? Okay, no. Okay, phew. Is there gonna be like another battle? Makoto, we got a big problem, man. Game over, man. What's wrong? Look. Please don't take me into a cutscene. No cutscene. No. Oh, fuck. A battle. Hina? This is based. This is a huge clash.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
She clearly did not.
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
Steiner?
You've gotta be kidding.
She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Toko and Hina, all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. I was like, damn, that's good pepper. You guys are wasting that. And then that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Poke, poke, poke. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just set you on fire? Anyway, you totally not adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
She'll be indulging herself for who knows how long. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Go in the corner. I'm taping you to the wall. Why do we start letting these guys come to breakfast? Chaotic Jill's chaotic laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. It's okay, Hina. We'll put a band-aid on your boobie. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? It really was just a scratch. Hey, but that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yasuhiro! Well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. They knocked over Pepper. Anyway, I'm worried about Sakura. I mean, she only kills men, right? The only one I could see her killing would be Byakuya, but I just feel like he's not going to let his guard down. So she's completely neutralized. I mean, she could just say that, but like, I don't know. She has a code. She clearly seems to be an honorable killer. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. Again. If I ever saw something like that again, I'd never be able to sleep. Which would suck. I love sleep. Never mind the person who actually died, right? Hina, what the happa? We got into a fight, and I lost my temper, and I just went insane. The fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes jerk off your butthole all the time, you'll never have any time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
I smacka! Hina has lost it. I'm a loose cannon now, Makoto. I wanted to punch her a dozen times, like this. Oh, no.
We're serious.
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. Bard fight. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
She's ski rage. She's zebra grump. It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend. Music Steiner? The door burst open. I thought it was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Yeah, well, confirmed. Hina!
Huh?
It's not a big deal.
Hey!
We did such a bad job. We let her get hurt. It was mostly Hiro's fault. It wasn't me, it was Chaotic Jill. It's all that murderous fiend's fault. Grah!
Damn.
Sakuga rage.
How dare you!
Yeah. It's fine, guys. My boobie will heal. Grah!
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
So in the end... Oh, that's how you know she's serious. Yo. Hiro has nothing to do with this. Hiro is just stupid. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Hiro nearly tripped over himself and he shit all over the floor as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. Screaming and shitting everywhere. Our guy is doing so terrible. Yo, what's up, Dacia? But a second later...
Hey,
What is happening in here, you guys? I was trying to do Breakfast Club. Who taped Jill to the wall? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. But not the spot where he shit all over the ground. I gather that something happened. Kyoko, you have to stop Sakura. She's gone berserk mode.
Wait.
She's wearing the berserker armor. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. This is a line. She's like on the board.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. No. Wait, Sakura. Hey, you want to talk? You want to talk it out, homie? Okay. Hey, we can look at some shit in this room. Maybe I can get another coin. Move. I want to get in there. Packets of blood, baby. That's gonna be my in to skip Toko and go right to Jill. Oh, beds! I'm taking a nap. Have you guys ever slept in like a hospital bed or like a nurse? I guess this is more like, I mean, this feels like a hospital room. Have you guys ever slept in like a nurse's office bed with like the paper sheet on it and everything? When I was like, I can remember distinctly a couple times as a kid being sick at school and sleeping in the nurse's office bed until my mom came and picked me up. That was only when I was in like elementary school, obviously, but I slept. I fell right asleep. Kyoko? Are you still mad at me? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. She's mad over the littlest thing. About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. You forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. I knew that all along. I was just kind of being an asshole. That's what you were thinking, and that's what you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
I've played this game before, you know. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Such arrogance.
Yo. Lady.
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me.
Guess if you want to be like that, you can be like that.
that's fine.
Well, whatever.
And
Oh my god.
I may have overreacted.
Blush.
Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with now. Like I said, I'm psychic.
Okay. We can now progress past the issue of something else. Something else. What else did you want to talk to me about? No, I don't. It's kind of cute.
indeed.
I mean, again, Kyoko looks cool. I like her design.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
Where?
So,
Okay, let's just go. Just trust me. Okay.
shall we go?
Kyoko, turn. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! Information. Sorry, Zebra, I couldn't look at the left side of the room. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased behind. Eventually, we arrived. Yo, here? Hi, Joe V. It was the gigantic. Yeah, it does kind of look a little like the gigantic. It's that fucking room. But with less beds, for sure. The room on the gigantic is a room of just beds. It's like 12 beds just with nothing else in there.
Indeed.
It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need them anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need them. I just said they had done their job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. They have business with us. Us. All right, we're back in, Kyoko. You're coming to breakfast again, right? Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring the others to come see them. Apparently they have something they want to ask us.
Alter Ego wants to ask us something cuta?
I didn't say that.
You implied it.
Hello. Oh, it's just you two? Kyoko and Makyoko?
That's not my name.
Makyoko?
Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Tap, 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 tap. It is your name now. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 5 minutes should be plenty. I'll alternate between gendered pronouns in each section. They is so much more convenient. What is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like we're going on a little trip. I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school's network.
What?
What? Well, I just wanted to go on a little trip. You said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that. This is the ultimate fucking homie drop. Chihiro with the beyond the grave layup. Like, can we talk about this? This program that she left for us is insane.
I want to be able to help.
Oh. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here together.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I think. I don't know why I think that, but I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? We can't let the mastermind get them. Chihiro just... I should make a program.
So,
I realized how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do a...
but
Stronga.
but still.
Chihiro programmed Stronga into them. When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Oh. I was lost in that sauce. It was just so determined. Too admirable and fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference between a person and a program is, right? Hiro?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. Yo, based.
Correct.
Hehe, friends. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push themselves anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
they're our friend, so I want to take their feelings into consideration. And they say they want to fight alongside us friends.
now.
If you were in their place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? Lady, this is what I do. Oh, that's cute, We're playing this again. Oh, okay. It sounds like something that could happen. If you listen, maxing out Toko's link is the only way to get to Jill. Anything could be fucking true after that. Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Are you guys still mad at each other? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself. Leave it to me.
Determined.
Listen.
There's one place where the mastermind might not notice. If you max out Hero's social link, you can use the game facts.
That's right.
But it's only, well, 30% of the time every time, though, K-Man. There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. The secret room.
Indeed.
That's convenient. Oh, an Ethernet port in the wall.
However,
I mean, someone clearly attacked me in the secret room, right? So clearly the mastermind must know or must understand that two of us, along with a computer that they've never seen before, would go into the bathroom. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. I mean, what else are we going to do? Everybody hates each other now, Kyoko. We got to turn this around.
that's what we have to do.
We have to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance. Hey, Kyoko? High five. Oh! Will you let me carry them? There's no way you could hide them with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it. Also, I just want to.
It's true.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Bear with us, Alter Ego. Just triple bubble wrapping Alter Ego. This is too much. Skeet cozy. Skeet cozy determined cozy. If there was such thing as a ski determined cozy, that's what Alter Ego would be right now. It tickles. You made that up. You're a computer. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be quiet. Okay.
Makoto.
But yeah, just plug it into one of those fucking cables. I don't know which one it is.
However, it's true.
Let's head to the secret room. Us. Alright, you know what? I'll say it. We're used right now. I'm carrying Alter Ego around on like a little backpack. Alright, Steiner? The secret room is on... It's not here, right? Isn't it on... Is it on the first floor? Well, I don't remember what bathroom it is, so let's try everyone. I mean, we want to talk to the kids in the hall, right? And nobody is going to die again. Alright, I forgive you for stabbing Hina. My obsession!
That certain age.
Oh no, what did she say? I missed it. What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. I'll be living, just be there living, totally calm. What is happening? What was that? She's doing what the voice that we do when the super freaks out on Mario and Luigi. There's a Kyoko in the hall too. Kyoko, I thought you were with me, dude. Where's Yasuhiro?
What?
Makoto! Relax, I'm not gonna kill you. Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? Well, he's acting as suspicious as fuck. I guess he's always acting really strange. Gotta go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya. Okay. Everybody is in. There's like a brain virus affecting all of us. Where was she? Is it this bathroom?
Just a second.
This isn't the one.
Hey,
I don't remember where it is. I'm sorry. Or was it the girls? No, it was in the boys' bathroom, right? Where the fuck was? I just want to know where she is on the map. Maybe she's like always with me. Oh, it's here. On the second floor.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto. Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Steiner? Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
And she's like doing this for the camera, right? Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. He says this out loud. Oh, acting. Makoto. Guess we'll try this another night. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. That was pretty smart, huh? I'm going into the back. I like the way that this room pops in. All the tiles like Zelda-ing in one by one, and then the little papers like down on the ground. First, we have to find the network cable. But first, oh, I forgot you can never like look around at anything in here. Except this flat stool. Yo, there it is. A good old Ethernet. That says an Ethernet. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. It took me 3 hours to find out how to plug the laptop in the Ethernet port. But I got it. Well, you can't get... That's a long fucking Ethernet. I guess they're usually fairly long, though. The one I have for my computer is long as fuck. I had to, like, wind it all up, otherwise it would be all over my room.
That's right.
I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll call for help. So please wait a little longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yes, Stronga. We're gonna get you out! You and all the rest of us, except Byakuya, as friends!
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Makyoko. Hey, it's okay, Alter Ego. It's alright. Call me whatever you want. Thank you, Makyoko.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, they were adorable, so nothing new, nothing out of the ordinary. It went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. I'm really bad at acting.
correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Bye. Kyoko!
What?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Ugh.
Should I hesitate and fumble or something? for something to say? You're so high maintenance. Steiner! I hate her. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. What are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Something must be done, it's true. I mean, does it really?
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
correct.
Us. I do think it's like... Man, I don't know. I get that, like, when you're doing a, like, closed door, like, murder mystery kind of thing, where you're all locked and you truly have no way of escaping, like, there's not, like, a ton you can probably do, But I feel like the fact that like most of the like forward momentum that we do progressing in this plot is just waiting around for a computer. It's like a little bit lame, kind of. And obviously that doesn't have anything to do with the trials, which are the most fun part anyway. Like the murder, it doesn't really affect the murder mysteries at all themselves. But it's just like the overarching plot is that we're waiting around for a computer to keep duaing and hoping that it works. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired. So I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, which was just the weight of a laptop, but my frail little Makoto body couldn't handle it. I was way more tired than I realized. Before long... Uh-oh, he didn't listen to Monokuma. I had completely dozed off. Steiner, no. Hoomst. Hun? Yoo-hoo. The sharps... Makoto, you gotta stop talking like this. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Lint roller, you got my back if this is about to go down, right? All right, good. Good shit. Etch a sketch, you're the rear guard. Hold up the fort. Let's see who this is.
Makoto.
Oh! Kyoko?
Indeed.
No! Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. Something's happened. What? Alien, please. Kyoko, it was supposed to be you this time. Unless it's a fake out. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. That doesn't sound good. Hina!
Huh?
Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room? What's inside? Bye. When I did, oh no. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her? Huh? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. Yo.
Huh?
Oh no, what should we do?
Anyway.
We need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. We're going to brute force it. I just said...
Wrong.
The rec room doesn't have a lock. This rec room is truly the most cursed place in the school, kind of. I guess there wasn't technically like a body in here, like no one died in here, but it's still kind of cursed. It has the curse left over by Celeste's plan still lingering.
It would seem...
Door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other words...
Yo, let's call Hero. Let's fucking destroy this shit. Let's smash through. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. I'll get something to break it with. Wait, right here. Wait, Hina, I have a bunch of wacky, kooky shit in my inventory. We can break it with that. Also, does it not have, like... I guess you could just break, like, the wood framing out, too. Inside the rec room, Sakura hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Got a sub to my chan. Yo, Monkey, thank you for the big resub. 45 months? That's crazy. Appreciate it. Hina comes like, pew! Like, Hina's like, wait, I'll go get something to break it. And then, like, she just comes flying down the hallway like, just head first smashes through the window. I couldn't find anything, guys. Blah! Here. Her hair stinger like through the window. I found a broom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
I sure hope so. Stand back, you two. Swing. All it took was one solid hit to completely knock me off and knock me on my ass. Crash. I mean, if we all three saw the body in there, wouldn't the body discovery announcement have played already? The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through, destroying it with the glass, and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. Jostle, jostle. No. Oh, Ashita no Joe. Ashita no Joe. Cold death. It was supposed to be Kyoko. Man, I guess we should have known considering that she was the spy. But I felt like they were making it so obvious that it was possible maybe that Sakura wasn't going to die. And more that she was going to be like suspected in this one. Maybe she killed herself. Because I don't see signs of who did this. Or maybe that's what someone made it to look like. That could be too. Our Sakuga. Everybody Taiga fucking salute. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... It could also, I guess, be Gurren Lagann to you guys. Which is also just playing off of Ashita no Joe.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Hey, Monokuma, this sucks. Them. Deadly life. Look at Hina. Hina is so goddamn an anime opening right now. So in the end, we gotta give out our loudest so in the end. I need everybody else to type it too. Type it in all caps right now as soon as possible. Ready? One last time. 3, 2, 1. So in the end! 07. Well, gamers, we got a short one this week. 3:30. And if you think for 1 second I'm going to keep going, you're wrong. Hey! We did it. Damn it! I wanted it to be Kyoko. But again, I think like that has to be coming, right? I think maybe she'll be the last death. I don't know. I think Kyoko has to die. Like it has to be like the final push for us to like get out of here. But I guess not yet. Sakura was the spy, huh? That shit's crazy. I think it could be possible that she killed herself. Considering she was like gonna fight back against Monokuma somehow. She clearly did not want, like, I don't know, we'll see. Because I don't know who would have fucking done it other than that. Because I don't think it was Hina, Kyoko, or Yasuhiro, or Byakuya, or Toko. I don't think it was any of them. It doesn't seem fitting. It doesn't seem right. But we'll see. Maybe that's just what they want me to believe right now. But that was alright. I don't like it when we're all mad at each other. And I'm bummed that we can't hang out with... We can't get Jill's conversations until we finish Toko's. That really harshes my mood. That really kills my fucking vibe. But otherwise, it was a fun sesh. We all hated each other. But sometimes that happens. So it was Byakuya on the title screen at the beginning. So let's see what we got here. We got a betting it all on Hifumi tonight. Tonight's a Mongo night. Kyoker, Mongo, Sayaka, Hina tonight for sure. Isaac, Sakura, Isaac. Every time. Hey, Isaac. Sakuga for our title screen. Come one Hifumi, you can do it. Toko tonight. Good guesses, guys. Isaac. Isaac, I just want you to get points. Byakuya. Well, hold on. I don't know if you want to revise your answer, buddy bro, because so far from what we've seen, it has never been the same person that was on the title screen when we started the game. So it might not be Byakuya. So if you want to redo it, you can. Or you can stick with Byakuya if you want. Kyoko. The thing I'm saying is it's never been proven wrong. So you might as well go by it, you know? It's it's possibly a fallacy, but one with no evidence. Like no evidence for or against it, really. So you might as well just go against it to be safe. I guess it's eliminating a character, but you know, there's a lot of characters. But you can keep Byakuya. What if it is? If it is, we're gonna feel so clownish. Kyoko gang. All right, ready? Well, we know now. Buddy bro gets a point. The curse is broken. That's so funny. You know, if you had changed your guess though, buddy bro, I would have still given that one to you. That was deserved. That was raw. That was some shit Byakuya would do. And then he would be like, that's a fallacy. I know binary. That's what he would have done. It's easy, Steiner. Yeah, somebody clip that. Did I talk for too long? It might be too long to make a clip. I'll highlight it. All right, so Buddy Bro on the board. So the ranking right now is Justa has 2. Nobody else said Byakuya, right? Justa has 2. Naf has 1. And now Buddy Bro has 1. Starts with Togami, ends with Togami. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go Tommy up. I'm gonna go eat Tommy some food. Saved. It's flop era. It's fine. Flop era. It's still the flop era, you guys. I don't know if you know this, but I'm still pissed at Claude. I can say whatever I want. It's still the flop era. We don't have to be funny. We don't have to be anything. Hey, but tonight was kind of funny. One thing I will say is that I think like us starting to like doubt each other and like get at each other's throats and stuff like that. It does feel like it's more and more like leading up to the end game, which I do appreciate. I do like that. Even though it doesn't make for like the most fun like a chapter to do. But I'm saying Sakura died. Hina's gonna be so sad. We gotta do something. We gotta help her out. We gotta do something nice for her. Hey! Speaking of the SGM, this is gonna be my last stream until the SGM is over. Because it goes from Friday next week to the end of the night on Sunday. If you don't know what SGM is, somebody do the thing again. If you don't know what SGM is, you definitely should come out to it. Go follow Stacked Game Marathon on Twitter. There's a bunch of information. You can also follow it on Twitch. This is a entire weekend-long charity marathon that that a lot of the people in our community are involved in. This is the 3rd one of these that we've done. In the past, we've raised, I think we've raised over $15,000 at both events. I don't know the exact number that it was, But they've done pretty well so far. It all goes to charity. This year we're partnering with Stream for a Cause, which is a pretty cool organization. They're like by streamers for streamers, and they take money raised in charities and help like efficiently allocate it to other causes in need. A lot of which I think you can right now find the cause of on the Stream for a Cause website. But there will be a bunch of stuff during the marathon as well about where the money is going for the charity. It is basically they're the ones who handle all of the allocation part. And it's really convenient and cool and easy. And the marathon is so much fun. I'm going to be doing a speed run of Tak and the Power of Juju on Sunday at 1:30. I'm also going to be drawing Pokemon with Pixie, who's in the chat with us right now. Drawing Pokemon from memory. Well, not from memory, but we're going to be drawing Pokemon with a twist. And it's going to be a really funny twist. Again, I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream. All of the practicing we've done so far for this drawing event is hilarious. So if you want to see us come be stupid and draw some weird shit, definitely come through for that. And also, there's just going to be fun stuff going on all weekend. So I definitely encourage everybody to just come by and check it out. And I think that's the most cogent promotion I've ever made for this marathon. So good job, me. Pat on the back. I remember last year I was like, Stack Game Marathon, Stream for a Cause. It's going to be great. It's going to be a blast. Zebra's doing a run. K-Man's doing a run. Sizz is doing a thing that I'm also going to be part of. We're going to do a multiplayer thing on Saturday night. Hell yeah. Come through. Everybody come through. Come watch me play Tak. Tak is going to be sick, you guys. No one is prepared for how cool the speedrun of Tak is. Other than that, you know, a lot of you guys have already watched me play it. Comb's doing a run. We were talking about this the other night, and I was like, Comb's run is at 8 a.m., but I am abso-fucking-lutely getting up to watch Comb do that. I was just looking at the names that I saw in chat right now. All the Shichibu guys are doing things. There needs to be like more than one, like there needs to be a bunch of people in the chat that say thank you credits. That's, yeah, Combs announcing during Tak. Hey, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Follow the channel. Follow the Twitter and follow the Twitch channel. Even if you're not gonna be there all weekend. Because it's the whole weekend, so no one's gonna be. Definitely come through. If I'm in the chat, I'll say hi to you if you come through. Hey, but I'm going to stop talking. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you to Monkey for the resub, Jorge for the 500 bits, and for following, that one drawing kid for the follow. Big appreciate it, everybody. Hey, and we're also ending before midnight this week, which is nice. It was a shorty boy. Take that, Will. Will's not going to have anything on me this week. Hell yeah. Big love. I made myself excited about the SGM there, so you guys better be excited too. I hyped myself up for it. I'm going to go edit the skit that I made right now. Yeah, Shisinga Halloween party. Everybody have a great week. Thank you for watching. Big love. Let's go back to the main menu.
Danganronpa.
Okay, bye.